Radio Shouty.
What is the advice that you got to this next generation coming up from your mind? What is it that they need to be doing, and how is it that they need to be carrying themselves and handling business coming out of this COVID-19 in 2020?
Well, it's an interesting time because the world will never exist the way it once did. We're moving into a new world, which should be embraced because the old world, shit was fucked up for us. So you have to make sure you make the narrative right moving forward. I made a commitment when COVID started to come out 10 times stronger, and I did.
Yeah.
You know, because while I'm a general, I'm in war all the time, you know? So when the war happens, I'm looking for it, like, yes, now I'm gonna show y'all motherfuckers what this shit is about. And all these soldiers are gonna sit there and wait to be told what to do. And they were being told what to do by fake generals, by real soldiers, and they're stuck. So while everyone's sitting still, I'm like, yo, I own everything. I got my own cameras. I got my own, I can work during COVID in a safe place. You feel me? Because I ain't got to wait for nobody to tell me to come to work or not come to work or how to come to work or any of that. So I was able to make, I made, first of all, just like with this comedy, Cynthia, we did like 19 episodes. I shot a documentary, 1, 2, 3, 4 movies, bro.
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. Well,
I'm prepping to shoot a zombie one because I'm bugged, right? Because to me, again, my hustle mentality is like, yo, if I got a block, that block got to be clicking. I got to have work. I got to have product. And if the block is clicking and I ain't got no work, it drives me crazy. I just could never do it. I'll go get, and I can't sell no bum work because I ain't go up. So I can't. So I'm always thinking, yo, I got to keep this work. I got to network. That's right. So I'm like, nah, I'm going to do one a month. But again, in spending time with Kanye, what I learned is I have to really focus to be great on product. Like I'm a big picture guy and I want a volume. But sometimes you got to just, you know, I got to just really just focus. So my version of focus is editing 4 films at the same time and not shooting one. But at least it's a start. You know, like I said, I also think therapy is important. And I talked to my man Taj. You know, Black people don't get therapists. So the study therapy comes from the study of white people because there's no Black people to study. So sometimes it's hard for a Black person to even talk to a therapist because they haven't been trained right. It's not trained for us. So I got to find the right person that understands your language, you know, someone that comes from your same trauma. Because like, how could someone that's never been through anything near your trauma really conceptualize it? Like what it looks like to see somebody killed or go to jail or die in a car accident. Like I see every fucking thing that almost every way someone could get killed or die, I've literally seen it. You know what I mean? With my eyes. And it's not a thing that I've ever looked at as something that hurt or that affects me. But I know that there's certain things, no matter where I'm at, I'm not sitting with my motherfucking back to a door. You understand what I'm saying? Ever. You understand? No, it's just PST. I don't trust people. You know what I mean? I know I'm looking all the time. You know what I mean? Like I still feel like I'm outside and I'm not. I would like not to feel like that. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you. When it comes to that post-traumatic stress though, Dane, how do you deal with it now when you look, do you look back on your life and you say, damn, that was fucked up as hell back in the day, but I didn't recognize it as being fucked up. Now when you unravel it and unpack it, or, and what was those times?
When I was young, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. When I look at it now, I'll be like, oh, it was nutty. You know, it was just that I know, what I do know is that when you're young, you really feel invincible. And what you have to teach the young kids is, yo, you're not invincible. I know you feel invincible. Don't get hurt to learn that you're not invincible. Nobody's invincible. You always think nothing will happen to you that happens to everybody else. Every fucking thing that could have happened to me has happened, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm always making sure that, you know what I mean? Like who loses this girl in a plane crash, bro? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what type of time is that? Yeah. But it was Aaliyah. Like, I don't regret it. I wish it never happened. But I would never, if I knew that was going to, I would still have been there, you know what I mean? Unless I could have prevented it. But the time I spent with her it was heartbreaking to lose her. But it was priceless.
Yeah.
Priceless, you know, like, but I dealt with the pain and the trauma that comes with the exposure of love. Mm-hmm. And I'm still not scared to love. A lot of people lose people and they just get scared. I think it's a test. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give more love and then I can recognize love and learn how to protect it better. That's why with my girl now, I know how to appreciate a woman, but I appreciate every second with Aaliyah. Don't think I didn't.
Exactly. What is it like for you now, though, Dame, when you're watching movies and documentaries about folks like Biggie and Aaliyah and stuff like that, and you actually knew these people and just seeing their images living on how it's been going on, man? I mean, how does that impact your psyche?
It's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Because in my brain, I'm a regular dude, so that shit ain't regular to me. And that's what's great about, I think, with when you really can sit back and, like, appreciate your life instead, like you look at the light instead of the dark. See, I always think you have to find the light in the dark. That's the challenge. Like if you go through pain and you don't figure out how either someone can learn from it or you, then the pain is in vain. It's a loss if you don't learn from it, but it's a learning experience if you gain something from it. And even in COVID, I learned something. I found the light in it. In every death, I find the life because there's a yin and a yang. Yep. You know, there's equal both. It's just depending on your narrative. I choose the light, not the dark. That's really what, you know, I think keeps everything right with me because I don't know nobody in life that doesn't go through something. Everybody goes through something. So I'm not going to be like, oh, why me? I'm going to say, damn, I get to go through something way more luxury, way happier. When I have problems, I can deal with like, you know, me and my girl lost a baby last year, you know, at 7 months pregnant. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But a year ago. But right now, or 7.5 back. So we went to Hawaii, healed, came back, and got right back on it. And now that's not to say it's lost. It's a memory that we learned from, and now she's actually being there to help other people that need it. Yeah. I always think something happens to me, like I became diabetic, because I could deal with it and help others that can't. So being a king, you're not a king unless you fought front line, unless your people could see that you rose from the same shit they rose from. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm like, I'm diabetic just like you. Everything y'all every problem that you have, money can't pay for certain things. Mm-hmm. You can't pay for somebody not to die or not to be healthy. Yeah. You can't pay for that shit, no matter how much you can. You can't pay to be happy. Mm-hmm. You know? I see so many people with so much bread and they fucking miserable. I'm like, I don't get it. Yeah. And then I see a lot of people with no bread, they happy every day. If you miserable, you're gonna be miserable no matter how much money you got. And if you happy, you're gonna be happy no matter how much money you got. But you know what I noticed? The only people that don't like me, and I want you to, because I know that there's always a crowd of people that hate me and a crowd of people that love me, and there's always that argument. I bet you the people that don't like me are miserable. Just look at that common denominator. What I notice is that I trigger miserable people. Happy people love me because they're like, that nigga man happy. And miserable people be pissed because happy. They don't understand it. Yeah. Name me a Donald Trump fan that's happy. Seriously, like, you know, it'd be black people sometimes. I'll be like, what? And they're miserable. I'll be like, because you're miserable, of course. That nigga don't look happy, do we?
I gotta
ask. If a nigga don't know how to dress and a nigga don't dance, that means he don't laugh. He ain't happy. If you're not getting fresh, I don't care. If you're not fresh, you're not happy. Period. You see what I'm saying? Name one of these niggas that's talking this stupid shit that's flop. Name one.
I can't.
Now, if they not fresh, that means the girls like them. They don't even like fresh niggas that they get. So they got whack girls. You know what I'm saying? They life look whack. If you're not fresh, you're not attracting nothing nice.